Have you ever wondered about the biggest contradictions in Christianity, such as how our God can be so loving and cruel, how it preaches both tolerance and persecution? Some of these answers can be found in the newly uncovered Nag Hammadi Scriptures. The Nag Hammadi Scriptures, also known as Gnostic Gospels, are a set of ancient Christian texts that challenges traditional Christian beliefs. It presents a very different perspective on the teachings of Jesus Christ. These texts were discovered by a farmer in 1945 near the town of Nag Hammadi in Egypt. They were written by Gnostic Christians around 1700 years ago, roughly during the same time as the New Testament was being compiled. Gnostic Christianity was seen as a threat to the authority of the Orthodox Church, which considered the Gnostics as heretics. Around 1500 years ago, the Orthodox Church launched a campaign to suppress Gnostic practices and destroy these scriptures, to protect these texts from being lost forever. They were hidden and buried, only to resurface centuries later and shed light on a different understanding of Jesus and his teachings. The Nag Hammadi Scriptures offer a different perspective on Jesus and his teachings. While the Testament presents Jesus as Son of God who came to save humanity, the Nag Hammadi presents Jesus as a teacher who offered a path to enlightenment to us through inner self-discovery. Here is the sacred knowledge that the Church continues to try to suppress till this date. The first core teaching of the Nag Hammadi Scriptures is the concept of the divine spark within each individual. According to these texts, every person carries a fragment of the divine essence within them, which has been separated from the whole. This divine spark represents the potential for spiritual awakening and enlightenment. The Gnostics believed that humanity's true purpose is to rediscover this inner divinity and reunite with the higher realms from which they originated. The journey to spiritual enlightenment involves reconnecting with this divine spark through self-discovery and inner transformation. Next, the concept of Gnosis, which means knowledge in Greek, plays a central role in Gnostic Christianity. The texts emphasize that salvation comes through acquiring spiritual knowledge, not through blind faith or obedience to authorities. Personal spiritual practice is key to attaining Gnosis, and it is viewed as the true path to liberation and union with the divine. Gnostic seekers engage in spiritual practices such as meditation and prayer to attain Gnosis. Through these practices, they connect with the inner truths and the divine wisdom that lies within each individual. The third teaching concerns materialism. Gnostic Christianity perceives the material world as flawed and disconnected from the spiritual realm. It is often seen as a realm of illusion and deception that traps the soul in the cycle of reincarnation, binding it to worldly desires and distractions. The Gnostic path seeks to transcend this material existence and liberate the soul from its entanglements with the physical realm. This is achieved through spiritual awakening and the recognition of the true nature of reality beyond a material world. Fourth, rejection of hierarchy. Unlike the hierarchical structure of the Church, Gnostic Christianity stresses the equality of everyone before God. It emphasizes the direct relationship between each soul and the divine without the need for intermediaries. This concept challenges the notion of religious authorities as the sole gatekeepers of spiritual truth. Gnostic seekers are asked to connect directly with the divine and seek inner truth, embracing the idea that spiritual knowledge is accessible to all, regardless of social status or religious affiliation. Finally, the false vengeful God. The Nag Hammadi Scriptures present a different image of God compared to the traditional Christian concept. Instead of a wrathful and judgmental deity, Gnostic texts portray God as a compassionate being who seeks the enlightenment of all souls. This divine figure is not wrathful, but rather a figure who loves us unconditionally and desires the best for us. This view challenges the orthodox belief in a God who condemns non-believers to eternal damnation. Thus, the true nature of God is one of unconditional love and benevolence. The rediscovery of the Nag Hammadi Scriptures has provided valuable insights into the diversity of early Christian thought and the richness of spirituality in ancient times. These suppressed teachings offer a powerful alternative to mainstream Christianity, presenting a pathway to enlightenment based on love and personal connection to God. It offers a valuable perspective on the divine potential within each of us. As we explore these suppressed teachings, we are called to question the conventional narratives and delve into the deeper mysteries of spirituality. If you have ever wondered how incoherent it is that God's love for us can be so cruel and petty, now you know. So much of what now called Christianity has been misinterpreted and tainted over time. I hope you have enjoyed learning about the Nag Hammadi Scriptures and the true teachings of Jesus Christ. I am so grateful for your company on this spiritual journey over the past few minutes. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share this important information with your loved ones. See you soon for the next spirituality mini-series